Hello everybody, it's Andy again from Andy's Beer Reviews, and today we are looking at this. It is Small Giant from Stewart Brewing. It's a 4.5% ABV American style pale ale in a 440ml can. Hey everybody, so Stewart Brewing, it's a small brewery based out of Edinburgh in Scotland, a small team. I think husband and wife started it. They've done some collaboration over the years, over the last 12-18 months I think it is, with Lidl. I think they've had 3 beers in collaboration with Lidl. This isn't one of them, although I did get this from Lidl. I just thought I'd try it and see what it is. It's like I said, it's American style IPA, so there's certain things we instantly expect from it. We expect it to be very citrusy. We expect it to be juicy on the nose. We expect it to be quite citrusy when we drink it. Maybe a little bit of malt in there, perhaps a little bit of haziness as well to come out of it. But the only way to find out is to try it. So, oh, I got pineapple as soon as I opened that. So it is going to be a nice juicy beer. Pours nicely with a slightly yellowy head. Very frothy. Even from this distance I'm getting lots of tropical juices through. So that's slightly hazy, plenty of carbonation in there. Yeah, it's got a good thick head, plenty of bubbles in there. Like I say, it's almost a yellow, off-white, almost yellow colour. But yeah, it looks attractive enough. So the next thing to do is get our nose in there and see what it smells like. Plenty of tropical fruits, plenty of citrus coming through. Pineapple is the most dominant aroma that's coming through. There's maybe a hint of lemon or lime in there as well, but quite floral as well, and just a soft edge of pine, which you'd expect from an American IPA. Getting lots of sweetness, which might be coming through from the malt, and maybe just on the back end a little bit of caramel. It's not particularly complex, there's a lot going on in there, but it's only the sort of things you'd expect from a normal American IPA anyways, but so it's not particularly complex at all. Let's taste it, see what it's like. Okay. Taste follows the nose. So I'm getting that pineapple. It tastes like proper pineapple. It doesn't taste like an artificial one at all. So it scores points from that perspective. But if I'm being honest and truthful about it, there's not a lot happening in there. It's not particularly complex as a flavour. It's not particularly exciting. It's fizzy, it's pineapple-y. There is lots of fruity flavour in there, so those citrus flavours are coming through. Maybe on the back end there's a little bit of caramel maltiness coming through. Not much of the way of bitterness. It tastes quite thin, if I'm being honest. There's not a lot of body to it. So you are getting that, almost like you are drinking a fizzy pineapple juice, watered down pineapple juice. That's what I'm getting from it. That's all I'm getting from it. It's starting to surprise me now. In the craft beer market, I suppose there's a view of a core beer. It's a bit like what we used to have when I used to start drinking back in pubs, and we had a set of core beers, and they stayed like that, and they didn't get any better. Didn't get any worse, but I stayed in this safe zone of beers. And I'm starting to think that a lot of these IPAs are really starting to do the same. They're staying safe. A lot of people are going to like this. I like it. It's not an awful drink by any stretch of the imagination. And if you want to try an American style IPA, do you know what? It's a good one to go for. I think, like I said, I got this in my local Lidl. It is about £1.20, £1.30 for a 440ml can. So it's decent value to try an American style IPA. But overall, it's not brilliant. It is like drinking a sparkling, watered down pineapple juice. I've said that. Again, it's one of those on a summer's evening, slightly chilled maybe. It'll go down quite well. It's 4.5%, so it's good for session drinking. Score-wise, I'm going to mark it down the middle. I'm going to score this 5 out of 10. Now, Stewart Brewing, I've heard some good stuff about, and they've got some good beers. Maybe I've picked a bad one. Maybe it's just me today. It's just not doing anything for me, so it can only score for me today 5 out of 10. Cheers, everybody.